Hey, I'm Brian, Slasher in Suits. What's going on, dudes? The Chucky series is here. I'm doing weekly kill counts about every kill that happens on each episode. Yeah, and this is episode 5 and 6. This is like a supercharged kill count Chucky episode. Like 2 episodes to go. That's almost like a movie. And what? 5 episodes in, they finally acknowledged the continuity between the TV show and the movie.
No. I'm not a killer. You don't understand.
Are you fucking serious right now? I watched you murder.
So that guy is pretty much like, no, you're a killer. I just saw you kill that person. So at best, you could have a split, like, psycho personality. I mean, we didn't see him get killed, but you still gotta count it. At least that guy got to see him get killed.
Chucky murdered my whole family.
Who's Chucky?
He framed you.
Yeah, this guy's right. Like, hey, I don't give a shit. You're about to kill me. And then you're like saying, oh, it's Chucky and everything. Like, man, as soon as I get a free hand, I'm going to punch you in the face. So do you count movie flashbacks? Because there's flashbacks in the show, but those are like for the TV shows, not flashback of just the movies. But they showed it, and you know what? Maybe a lot of people aren't familiar with Curse, right? So, boom, stabbed that lady in the eye. That was a very cool death. And this one, that was very cool. You might as well recycle these kills because it was awesome. That gore of that guy's jaw falling off was great. And this is like the most basic out of all of them, just stabbing with, shears or something. I totally condone recycling these kills, because look at this one over again. Like, oh man, his tongue's waggling around too. Oh, it's priceless. That's great. But that was Curse. And then they showed a clip of like Cult explaining like, well, Chucky could split his soul, and when he possesses Nika, Nika can actually walk. So it also gives you like, oh, so when you possess something, like when Chucky possesses a doll, he does gets like somewhat of superhuman strength, stronger than a man if he can make a paralyzed person walk.
My stomach is growling like a lion, and this lion needs to eat.
Oh.
And if you ever compare me to my mother again, I will cut your heart out and feed it to a stranger.
Wow, Jennifer Tilly's back. And it's actually Jennifer Tilly because, oh man, they're counting Seed of Chucky as canon. Like, god damn them. Because Tiffany was Jennifer Tilly, but then the real actress Jennifer Tilly got possessed by Tiffany. I don't know, but she's back.
Sorry.
It'll be our little secret.
So, even though Chucky possessed the Nika and everything, it's almost like Freddy Krueger with his skeleton. Like, he could jump from the dream world into his skeleton like in Dream Warriors. But he can probably maybe only be at one place at one time or something. So he could be in Nika's body or jump back to the other body. So he's never quite like hibernating. He's just sort of left that body for a moment, right? And the motel guy got like a throat slit. I mean, it's not so creative, but it's bloody. It was fun. I'm down for it. Wow, at this point the detective was like, okay, I guess we got a killer on our hand. Maybe a lot of accidents happen, but right? Cutting off the principal's head and throwing it on the stage in front of all the parents and everything, that's pretty brazen of Chucky to do so. And here's the thing, this could be even showing there's multiple Chuckies, because look, that's a freshly cut off head because it even blinked for a second, right? So you could only blink like maybe 10 seconds after your head's cut off. But then there's also another Chucky, so we're pulling the robe. So one had to cut off her head, throw it down, and then actually go and pull the curtain. So this could be an occasion of multiple Chuckies working together for a very public kill. That was a pretty good episode, and we got some good stuff, and I guess really Chucky went inside another body, which was very cool. I was looking forward to that. I did not look this burn look, so you got 6 for episode 5. Now let's get to episode 6.
Fuck you, Andy!
Damn, Chucky got lit up. Look at him. It's all blood and guts. Now the family knows, like, whoa, why is this doll that our daughter has full of blood and guts? I love that because now you actually like, well, how can you just go in someone's house and shoot up a doll? They got to call the cops, but now they go like, oh, yeah, that doll's obviously evil if it's bleeding and saying shit and talking. And now I got a couple of questions. Like, does Andy and Kyle do this professionally? Like, they just professionally hunt all these Chuckies? Like, do they get reward? I mean, this family looks like they do well. They could give them, like, a donation for clearing that house of that evil. I was glad she died because it's not really like, oh, I hate her as a character. I mean, she was like, oh, I got cancer, and you go, oh man, that sucks, but I really don't want to sit through any more of these therapy sessions with you anymore. And I'm like, man, we only got like, what, 2 episodes left after this? So I'm like, no, please, let's not do that anymore. The kiss goodbye was a very neat touch. And her falling was pretty cool. Like, it's against a green screen, but it's very, like, old school how it's shot. Some of these kills are done, like, in a very old school Hitchcockian sort of way. And I love it. It's pretty neat. And this body reveal to her son, man, that is cold-blooded. Like, not only do you see your mom's dead body, but her face sticking out of the windshield right in your face. Man, that's gotta mess you up for life. And the thing I didn't like about this was the therapist going to the house to explain it. Like, well, she killed herself because she figured she had cancer. Might as well. Like what? Oh yeah, all suicides are with like a mail cart and it's running off a top floor of a building. Like, come on, man, that's a reach. Like, if she would jump from the top floor, like maybe, but not all falling from a buildings are suicide. I would have even said that's accidental first.
Hey, Devin, watch this.
I don't really like those type of kills. I always go like neck snaps are like the laziest form of a kill and everything, especially like Chucky. Like, she fell down the stairs and everything, man. Chucky doesn't, that's a gamble if she's even going to break her neck on the way down. And it's a lot of steps too, so I'll allow it. It reminds me of like How's the Hanging Phil kill from part 2. And this is one of the best neck snaps you're ever going to see because it's actually like her body's contorted in a way that her head shouldn't fit in that direction. So that's where neck snap's actually way more effective. So now 2 detectives have died on the working on the case of whatever this is, that killer. So you're like, wow, I don't want to be that third person. If 2 detectives died already and everything, you better call the FBI at that point. I'm pretty sure all this would make the news at this point. I mean, you had a principal's head throw out there in front of like an assembly, and the detectives working this case are all dead. Like, you gotta bring in like the feds at this point. And that's very cool that they actually had Chucky moving a lot more in this episode. Like, you actually saw Chucky like running away. I heard they dressed up as little kids and made him act as Chucky for a little bit. And that is very cool. You didn't see that in any other episode, so A+ for me. Alright, so I got a total kill count of 3 for episode 6, 6 for episode 5. So in this video, we got 9 kills, man. And there's 2 episodes left, so oh man, they're probably maybe even going to up the body count for next week. We'll wait and see. Alright, like, subscribe, catch me on a Patreon or a live stream sometime. Follow me on all the things, and catch you dudes later for the finale of the kill count of the Chucky series. We're almost there. Alright, later dudes.